Hello everybody, it's William here. Welcome to the channel. So if you're new here, welcome everybody. This channel is about programming, about app development, about game development, about artificial intelligence. Yeah, generally about coding and tech and anything interesting. So I'm going to share with you guys. So before we get started, I have a small favor to ask you guys. I'm trying to apply for YouTube Partner Program. It really helped me a lot if you hit that subscribe button right now and give this video a thumb up. I update video every day, so hopefully you won't get disappointed. So you won't regret that. So thank you so much for your support. And without further ado, let's jump to it. You're watching a series of video about augmented reality development and especially Apple's Reality Kit. And yeah, you're watching I think episode 3. So previously we already got our first augmented reality app running. So this is a previous recorded video I played, guys. This is my drum carpet, something like that. So it sort of like make less noise, and I flip that, and yeah, because I want to give you guys a pretty contrastable playing that you can contrast your augmented reality model to the floor. Okay, and my room is pretty dirty right now, so yeah, I just put it carpet on it. Yes, so but even though you got your first augmented reality app and running, it's not actually your app, okay? Because this is sort of the default boilerplate that's provided by Apple. So what I'm trying to do in this video is to write the code yourself, okay? So we look at it, it's just import Swift UI, it's just a user interface and Reality Kit. I think when the Apple's Glass coming out, they say that they are using Swift UI Reality Kit, and yeah, I think we got Vision OS, yeah, something like this. So yeah, Vision OS. And the technology they are using and SDK is coming up. Maybe when you watch the video, this is already coming out, so you can get a better grasp of what they mean. Okay, so essentially they're using Swift UI, Reality Kit, and AR Kit, and they just extend that for spatial computing. So yeah, it's better to get hold of all this basic concepts under your belts in order to just better understand and better prepare to develop app for the Vision OS. Okay, so pretty exciting news, and yeah, so let's just bring you guys back because it's a big news. So I will add that big news now and then to my tutorial. Yeah, so yeah. So I think this is a load box thing from Experience Reality file. This is just some loading, okay? So essentially we got the Experienced RC project, and we got this, I think we got a box inside. You can open Reality Composer. This is like a modeling space, okay? And you can see that we got a little box here, and we got the anchor type horizontal, yeah, something like that. But yeah, we don't want that. So because this is the Apple's default, we want to create it ourselves. So let's just delete that completely. You can remove the trash. You don't need to remove the reference. You want to completely delete it and start from scratch. Okay, so if you delete that, let box anchor try experience load box will not work because we failed to load. Of course, we just delete it. Okay, so of course you can delete that as well. So you no longer need to load the box scene from experience reality file. Okay, so what about anchor append? Yeah, so basically you are creating a empty view here, and that's just the camera. Okay, so you got Swift UI generated view, and inside of it just the camera showing your AR view. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave it here because we need that view in order to work. Okay, and we add that view or that AR view, we access a scene. Okay, remember that I'll show you guys the hierarchy of it. So basically, is that you need a scene. And inside the thing we got an anchor. Remember we got box anchor anchor here, and inside of anchor we got a lot of entity attached to it. Okay, I'm going to E to represent that. So I just leave this AR view and maybe just leave the AR view here, and then I'm going to create the anchor as well as the entity myself. Okay, so the rest of the code above I'm going to leave it here. The rest of below I'm going to delete everything and write it ourselves. Okay, so I think this should be deleted. Okay, so if you run your app right now, it's just a camera, basically just a camera. But I think when they're actually loading the AR view, it's a sort of a lag. I don't know whether it's my phone. I'm using Apple's iPhone 14 Plus, maybe. Yeah, and maybe because my phone is a little bit. I don't think it's a little bit old. It's just a fairly powerful phone. But when I use AR view, it's still a little bit lag when you compare that to the plain vanilla camera, because I think maybe they got some geolocation, maybe yeah, a lot going on the behind the curtain. Okay, so alright, so let's create that. So remember we already got a view, got a scene set up. So let's create our anchor. So we can let a anchor. So our anchor will be, let me say our anchor. Okay, so our anchor, and capitalize. This is called camel casing. Okay, so if you got multiple words that you want to stack it together, you need to capitalize the second and the third. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so this is just camel casing, just like a camel. And this is sort of, I already introduced this in the basic Swift and programming tutorial. I think I've said it multiple times. So yeah, but I will bring that now. Yeah, once in a while, so if you can familiar with yourself with the concept. And then I'm going to use the anchor entity to do that. So anchor entity, and anchor entity, yeah, pretty strange. Anchor, did I spell that wrong? Anchor or entity, pretty strange. So anchor entity, we got plain, and I can say this pretty strange. This should recognize the anchor entity. So maybe it's because the pretty strange, right? Maybe because I'm using a some sort of version of that. Yeah, let's think about it. Context representable. There's nothing wrong about that. Yeah, why is not? It's just. Yeah, maybe let me just save it and rerun it, because I think S code just a little buggy. Alright, after a quick debug, I don't think there's anything wrong with my code, so maybe because this is Xcode problem. I don't know. Maybe there are some bugs that I haven't figured out yet. But when I build it, it's successful. So yeah, so I'm going to continue, and hopefully, when I say restart computer, this problem will go away. It's not a big problem. Is that this should be changed color. So it's a little bit weird. But let's continue. So we already got our anchor generated by using the anchor entity, and that anchor will be a plane. So what I'm trying to do, let me just draw that out for you. So what I'm trying to do is to make it anchor as a plane and a horizontal plane, and let's place some cube on that. So remember, when you automatically generate that using the experience, they also put a cube on it, but I'm going to use that using code rather than use the sort of loading the scene from experience. Okay, so we already got our pin ready. Then let's generate our cube, and yeah, let's try to do that. Okay, so we got our anchor ready, and let's have a material. Our material would be our, let's just use a simple material. Yeah, I think pretty strange why it did not have it. Simple material. Okay, so because it's not recognized, so become pretty hard for it to auto-complete. Okay, so let's just tab it. We got color and reality foundation material color. Yeah, let me use the maybe just use a red color, so it's pretty outstanding. And we got roughness metallic, and we can, yeah, it's pretty strange to do not have a sort of automatically generate material scalar parameter. And the roughness is the material scalar parameter, and if you're not familiar with that, or if you're not sure, you can just hold in command and click it, and you can jump to quick help. And if you don't have it, you can search the documentation for that, and you can see that simple material got inner and color and all that, and you can see this initialization and metallic scalar parameter is 0.0, which means that's just a pretty smooth, so the roughness is 0. So what I'm going to do is to point to 0.0, okay, and it's metallic, it's a Boolean value. I'm going to make it metallic so it sort of can have a reflection, and yeah, I think that's pretty much all about it. And then we got a pretty red, pretty smooth and metallic box. And then, yeah, this is just material, not an actual box, so we need to generate our box. Sorry about that. So our box would be, let's have a model entity. Okay, and it's, I think, pretty strange. It did not automatically saying that, hey, you should type something like that. That's maybe it's a Xcode idea, Xcode's fault. Okay, so mesh, and I'm going to use mesh resource to generate that. So let's yeah, just get this over with. I have to type all that. It's a little bit tiring. Mesh resource the dot. Let's generate a you can generate text, generate a lot of things. We will talk about that later. Right now, generate a box. Okay, and you can say the box will have a size of say half meters. Okay, 0.5. Remember, they got it. So the scalar of meters, and then I'm going to pass the material. Okay, and I'm going to pass the material that we generate as our material down here, and we already got our box, and then we can append our box to our anchor, so you know where to reside. Okay, so our anchor dot, we can add that as a child object, also child, and I'm going to pass this to our box inside. And remember, we already added anchor, but we haven't added that to our AR view. So let's grab our anchor, and remember, we got our AR view. Okay, so you can rename whatever you want. Say you want to say our AR view, something like that, and then you can just grab our AR view and say we got a scene, we got anchors, and we need to append our anchor with the entity that we generated to it. So pass our anchor to it and then return a AR view, AR view. Sorry about that. So I think I need to refactor that in some way, in case there's something missed. Okay, so app delegate. I don't think we need to worry about that too much. It's just a sort of a generation boilerplate code. Okay, the moment of truth. Okay, so if you look at right here, I sort of cast our iPhones to the computer, so you guys can see. Yeah, let me just minimize it. Okay, so when I try to open this Hello World AR app, it will just scan the surface. Okay, scan the surface and then just put our box here. Okay, that looks pretty good. Even pretty reflective. Okay, and give you definitely a sort of a metallic view here, and I think that work pretty good and still stick at the surface, the plane that I just created. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Okay, so we have created our first own augmented reality app without using Apple's default experience, sort of scene building yeah, engine. Okay, so good stuff. And if you are interested in the content I'm creating, and don't forget yeah, to subscribe to this channel and give this video a thumb up. It really helped me a lot because trying to apply for YouTube partner program, and as you guys can see, I'm a small YouTuber, still way lacking subscribers. To every and each one of you who subscribe to my channel will really help me a lot and help me to get through this I don't know, recession, inflation, something like that. Okay, so yeah, thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.